We arrived at our boondocking location just outside Joshua Tree National Park on Cottonwood Springs Road. This is BLM land and there's a 14-day stay limit. Our plan is to stay here for 2 days, hike the south side of the park, then move to a campground inside the park. At this boondocking location, we're only about 7 miles away from civilization, so gas station, restaurant, all those different kinds of things, not very far away. Anyway, we're right off of Highway 10, and I have 5 bars of Verizon, so I've got full cell phone signal, and I can connect to the internet, so that's really nice. Once you get into the park, you can't connect to the internet at all. We just went 7 miles down the road, down here to the visitor center. And at the visitors center, there's no cell phone service. So this is really nice if you just wanted a launching point for your trip to Joshua Tree, or if you just wanted to stay here and go in and out. It'll save you some money, and you'll have cell phone signal and access to amenities. And once you pay the park fee, you can use our dump station. I think it's $5. So yeah, so you have options. Our plan is to actually stay here for 2 nights. I was able to make a reservation for Keys Ranch for 1 person on Thursday, so I'll be going, and Doug will hike or do something else. If you're going to go to Keys Ranch and you know you're going to be here, it books up really fast. So again, for the whole week that we're here, there was only 1 reservation for Thursday, so I would definitely book that in advance. And then also I noticed that before we left, there was a lot more availability for campsites. And if you know you're going to camp in one of the campgrounds, then I would just go ahead and book that. There's not a huge advantage to camping in any of the campsites. I think Cottonwood has trash, they have the water, they have the dump stations. So if you want to be proximally located to that kind of thing, then I would go ahead and camp there, or if it makes you feel more comfortable. But for us, just to stay here at the Bureau of Land Management site for 2 nights is great, and then just be able to dump our tanks and fill our water up when in Cottonwood, which is 7 miles north of here, seems like a really good plan to me. And then we're gonna wing it. A lot of the campsites are first come, first served. There are actually 4 campsites that are first come, first served, and then 4 campsites that you can reserve. The Joshua Tree guide is pretty helpful. The 4 first come, first served campsites in Joshua Tree are Belle, Hidden Valley, Ryan, and White Tank. And then it says that the reservation sites are Black Rock, Cottonwood, Indian Cove, and Jumbo Rocks. So that's the Joshua Tree guide that we got from the Visitor Center, which is down here in Cottonwood. Today we're hiking to the Mastodon Loop, Lost Palms Oasis, and the Stamp Mill. I think Belle Campground is just as nice as Jumbo Rocks, but the sites are a little bit bigger. The maximum vehicle length here is 35 feet, and that includes your tow vehicle and your trailer if you're pulling one, or your RV, whatever size that is. Check out that cute little gem in the background. So even though the sign says that the campground's full, you can clearly see that site 10 is empty. Even if you see the sign that says that the site's full, I'd still drive in and check it out. I'm here at the entrance to the Keys Ranch tour. So this is something that you have to reserve on recreation.gov. All the information that you see in the brochures will tell you that you can call and reserve at the visitor center, but that's not correct anymore. Be assured to reserve ahead of time because these tours fill up really fast, and you can reserve up to 60 days in advance.
On the way home, we stopped at Harris Ranch, which has free overnight dry camping. Harris Ranch is located in Central California off of I-5 in the town of Coalinga.
So we're here at Harris Ranch. On Compendium it said that we could camp here. So we expected to find some pull-through slots, but everybody's just kind of pulling into the car parking area. So that's our plan, to camp for the night here at Harris Ranch. We're in the restaurant and it's actually quite nice. Check out some steaks. Food was good, service excellent. It's a little expensive as dry camping goes, but we feel really safe staying here in the parking lot in between the restaurant or the pub, which is where we had dinner, and the inn.